Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. If there is a legacy William Ruto will leave behind, is the one on tax. When history books will be written, William Ruto will most definitely be remembered as the president who taxed everything. Earlier today, William Ruto went to KRA offices to file his tax returns in a move that is aimed at encouraging Kenyans to also file their tax returns. The irony of it is that William Ruto has been saying that his government is paperless. Why could he just do the filing online instead of going physically to KRA offices? And for Kenyans who can still remember, some few years ago, Raila Odinga also made the same move when he went physically to file his tax returns at KRA offices. At that time, William Ruto badly attacked Raila Odinga and really talked so many ills of Raila Odinga going physically to file his tax returns. Some few years later, Ruto is doing the exact thing he was attacking Raila Odinga of doing. In this video, I want us to dig deep into that story to see exactly what it means politically. The hidden meaning of why William Ruto was at KRA. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. Yes. The first reason why William Ruto went to KRA, Ruto wanted to encourage Kenyans to pay taxes. Already Kenyans are paying taxes, but it appears that's not enough. William Ruto is adding more tax brackets. His visit to KRA confirms that Ruto only believes that the only way his government can perform is by Kenyans being pushed to the wall to pay taxes. And again, the funny bit about that is that some close William Ruto allies who had been accused before by the previous regime of failing to pay taxes, rather their taxes, running into tunes of billions, those cases collapsed and William Ruto gave those individuals jobs in his government. So as he pushes Kenyans to the wall on taxes, he's very lenient and even helping his allies to evade tax, rather to evade taxes. So Ruto is not just honest with the Kenyans. He is not being realistic and be very honest with Kenyans. That's some form of a double standard. And again, if you look at William Ruto, something tells me very strongly that he visited KRA for some other deals. And I'm saying that because trust levels in this government, now that we are seeing queer characters being given government jobs, we are seeing a president talking but not keeping his words, it might be possible that some monkey businesses were being transacted at KRA today. It was not even about, it might not even be about the taxes. Some monkey businesses were going on today. Looking at William Ruto, I honestly believe that this is a government that has already failed. And just as I've been maintaining here, an African leader would rather die in office than to resign. Ruto knows that he has no solution to what Kenyans are going through. In just 8 months, Ruto has completely messed up. And it appears as time goes by, instead of correcting his ways, he's actually messing more. Look at the individuals he is appointing in government. Individuals who don't inspire any confidence at all in the government. We have seen some companies planning to relocate to other countries as a result of the additional taxes. I also saw William Ruto. There is this narrative William Ruto is trying now to coin that the 3% tax housing levy that is going to be used to build houses will give jobs to Kenyans. That's a very big lie, because not every Kenyan is a fundi, and if at all the jobs will be there, then it will be upon the contractors, in my honest opinion, to actually identify the people they will be working with. But from what we have seen in this government, we are seeing government jobs only going to 2 communities. And even in this whole propaganda of housing, even if the houses were to be built, most definitely there will be serious nepotism, serious tribalism. In fact, to get those jobs alone will be like, it will not be easy. So Ruto is just taking Kenyans in circles and lying to Kenyans. The truth so far is that if the finance bill passes, most companies will relocate to other countries. Kenyans will lose jobs. Ruto and his team, I don't know whether they know that or they're deliberately punishing hustlers, but it's highly possible Ruto is on a mission to punish the hustlers, because after all, he knows that a majority never voted for him. As I conclude, listening to William Ruto, or the mere fact that he was at KRA physically, that also goes on to confirm that Ruto does not mean what he says, and he does not say what he means. He is preaching water, but drinking wine. A leader you cannot rely on. You can't actually take his words seriously. If he was just attacking Raila Odinga some years ago, and is doing the same thing he was attacking Raila of doing, and also generally look on how William Ruto did his campaigns, he's doing the exact opposite of what he was telling Kenyans when he was campaigning. So it appears that's William Ruto's character. He always says and does the opposite of what he says. As I conclude, Ruto going to KRA offices also just confirms that maybe the officials, in my honest opinion, the officials at KRA are not independent. Ruto is trying to bulldoze them. So these are individuals whose arms are tied. Ruto is trying to micromanage them and to bulldoze them. So these arms, or rather these government institutions, are being controlled from State House. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humble, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Any other person who wants to support our forum, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. Stay tuned for our next analysis. Thank you.